All right, so tell people where you from, boy.
I was born in Cali. I moved to Georgia when I was about like 13, 14, like middle school type shit, like 7th, 8th grade.
Where you landed at
When I moved out here, I was on the north side. Hell yeah, I was on the north side, Sandy Springs area, North Springs area.
Yes, sir. So what was life growing up on the north side?
Shit, the north side was cool for real. Like, when I first came from Cali, I was like, it was a little different, you know what I'm saying? Because there was more white people out there, but
yeah,
it's still a cool little black community out there and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool. I was just chilling. We was living in an apartment and shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like we had the big ass houses like everybody else and shit like that. But we was cool. We was living. Had my little brother with me and shit. It was cool.
Yeah. So what made you want to get into party promoting?
Really, brother, to be 100, I just remember I went to a club, like a teen club, and we was just standing in line. I just remember I didn't want to stand in the line. And I was like, I was like, bro, like, I just remember that, like, I ain't trying to stand in the line. And I was fascinated by that shit. And I just was like, bro, I'm trying to be the nigga, like, running that shit. Like, I don't never want to have to be like, you know what I'm saying? And I started early too, bro. I've been throwing parties since I was like 18 for real, like 18, 19 for real. I remember I threw a party in high school with this nigga on my football team. And like, it was funny because he was new to the school type shit. And like, you know, I've been there, I play football and shit, so everybody know me. So he had like just threw out like a invitation, like a house party, and he put my name in it. Yeah. So it was like Steve and Brenton's house party. You know what I mean? So everybody was just talking about, I didn't even know about the shit. I come to school, everybody was talking about the house party and shit. So I'm like, shit, all right, fuck it, it's lit. You know what I'm saying? So we did that shit. And that was the first time I went through a party. That motherfucker went crazy. All the girls was twerking and shit in the living room and all that. That shit was going crazy in that motherfucker, for real.
So as a promoter, what is your job?
My job as a promoter is, it's a lot. And a lot of people don't even be known for real. Like, that's why that shit be funny. But shit, like, it's basically you do everything. You got a venue. You got to bring the people to the venue. You got to book the DJs. You got to book the host. You got to create a theme. You got to create
all that fall on y'all.
Yeah, that's everything. You feel me? All the club do is just give us the club and the bottles. Everything else is our creativity and what we do. You know what I'm saying? We just got to put that shit together.
So what's some stuff you've been through since you've been promoting? Like on the negative end of everything? Because yeah, when I look at y'all promoting, they do look sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet now, like, you feel me? Now that like niggas been grinding for so long to put the work in, you feel me? Like, cause it ain't always been sweet, you feel me? Like I said, I've been doing this shit for a long time, so it's like, I remember like not having no bread, you feel me? Like when I was younger type shit, you feel me? Like throwing parties and shit, trying to stay relevant, you know what I'm saying?
How you do that?
I'm scrambling money to ride MARTA to get to the party, to not make no money. Then I got to come back, you feel me? I'm doing this shit for free.
How you throw a party with no money?
For years, huh?
How you throw a party with no money?
See, I mean, well, back in the day, like, the other promoters, when you a younger promoter, you not bossed up yet, like, you feel me? Like, you work under niggas and shit. So it's like, you really just working. A nigga might throw you something, a nigga might not, you know what I'm saying? But back then, niggas wasn't throwing you nothing for real. You know what I'm saying? Niggas wasn't making no bread. Like,